Hi, this is Steve. Welcome back to Scale Model Kit Review. Well, here's another Bandai Star Wars kit, and this time it's the X-wing Starfighter Red 5 from The Rise of Skywalker. Now, this is a 2021 release, and of course it's going to have Rey inside the cockpit for this version. And you can see there's Rey inside the cockpit, and you can either position the canopy open or closed. It has fine detail there. And just like the other Starfighter kits, the wings open and close. And here's the side of the box. This is kit number 5061554. And on the other side, to give us a large view of the X-wing itself and what the stands look like. Open this up and we'll have a look here real quick. And this is packed full of plastic, as you can see. Instructions in the decals. So let me get these parts out and we'll get a closer look at this kit. I'll be right back. And here's all the trees located in the first bag. We have two large trees and a small one here. Let's go ahead and look at this a little closer. And here's sprue B1, and this contains the wings and the top section of the fuselage, and the X-wing fighter pilot. And just show you some things on this, and you can see this is the original holdover from the other X-wing kits. The detail is very crisp, slide molding technology done here in some aspects of it. And with the Japanese release, they did give you the full figure pilot. You can see that right there. I'll give you a close-up. And with the American release, for some reason they did away with those and they gave us just a silhouette. So this one gives us both, which is cool. I like that. So that is the X-wing pilot. It is not Rey. Rey comes a little bit later. And two different noses as usual, just like the other X-wing kits. There's nothing different here, except for we do get the regular X-wing pilot, which is nice if you wanted to have that in your collection. And remember that these parts are press fit. They're very precise, and no glue is really required. If you use glue, be very careful because the wings move and the glue could use capillary action and fall into the moving parts of those wings, and you don't want to do that. So be very careful if you decide to use glue, but you don't necessarily need to. Here's tree A, and this contains the main parts of the fuselage. And this is what Bandai does, is they inject different colors of plastic on the same tree. So in this case we have clear and red injected on the same tree, and we'll get a closer look. There's the details of the fuselage, very nice there. The back end, landing gear, and in looking at the the red colored plastic, and that gives us the red 5 accents of the fuselage. And then we have the clear parts that are injected on the same tree. Very clear, very nice. And the detail there is exquisite, of course. Nothing is new here. This is the same as the other previously released X-wings. And as you know, the Bandai did release a 1/48 scale version of this X-wing, and it has moving parts. It's motorized wings and such. Look for that up next, coming up shortly. I will do an open box review for that. And the back end here, let's see if we have any details. Just a landing gear area here. Very nice. B2 tree. Just has one part on it. That's the canopy. And that's very nice there. Light gray. And you can see the technology that Bandai does. They put the protection with the tree there, so if the box is crushed, it's not going to crush the canopy. That's very nice, I would say. Let's get the next bag out. And the next bag contained 2 trees, and they are identical, so I'll remove one of them. And we can see here we have more parts dealing with just the engine and some of the landing gear. Get a closer look. Very nice there. And your guns on the end. So obviously these are doubled up. Turn it over. Really no details on this side. Maybe the inside of the bay there. But there you have it. Let's get to the next bag of parts. And the next bag contained 2 stands, and with this kit exclusively, of course, is this transparent green stand, and that's very nice there. And they give us the typical, the usual stand that you get. And here's the added feature of this kit, which is just a blank stand, but we get Rey as the pilot. And I'll give you a closer look at that. And there she is. And that's kind of nice to have too, but if you don't want to use her, you can use the regular X-wing pilot. And that's very nice. That's what makes this kit so great. And you can readily find this kit available at Hobby Lobby, and it's what makes this kit so nice. It's very affordable and not as expensive as some of the other Bandai kits. Let's look at the next bag of stuff. Contained in the bag we have a set of decals, water slide type, and stickers. The stickers are very nice. I've used them in the past, and they conform and they go down very well. You don't even realize that they're stickers. And of course you have the typical water slide decals, which everybody prefers, but they are a little more difficult to apply. If you're not used to ever applying water slide decals, this may not be for you, but these are very nice here. And you can see there's a lot going on here with those. But looking at the stickers themselves, they are very nice too. So if you're not comfortable with the water slide, just go ahead and use these stickers. They work very nicely. Now lastly, let's look at the instructions. And here's the usual instructions by Bandai. They are fold-out style. They give you a very nice picture in the front showing you the model itself. If you flip it over, right away you get into the decal or sticker location, and basically a painting guide. So they're showing you some of the weathering and all that, and then they give you the color guide on the colors you can use. And this time with Bandai Spirits, they give us English and Japanese for that. In the past, Bandai only gave us the Japanese. But I'm not going to bore you with this. But that's how it folds out. Okay, so that's the open box review, and when I come back I'm going to go ahead and give you my thoughts on this kit. So that was the open box review for the Red 5 X-Wing Starfighter by Bandai. And what are my thoughts about this kit? Well, is there really room for another X-Wing in the Bandai series? We already had one previously. And yes, you do get the ray figure, but it's so small it's hard to even tell what it is. But how would I rate this model? Of course, with the Bandai, the precision of the build and how these things go together, shake and bake basically, it's definitely a 5-star. I think what makes this nice too, it's affordable. You can actually find it at Hobby Lobby if you want, and online retailers. It's really cheap. It's not that expensive. As the first versions that came out from Japan, they were a little more expensive. So I definitely like this kit, and I do think there is room for it. You know, definitely it's readily available for you right now. Probably some of the earlier versions are going to be harder to find. Well, I hope you liked this video. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Hit the bell if you want all notifications to my channel. Happy modeling and take care.